Talk about some of the smart money moves I made in my 20s that are setting me up to become a pretty wealthy woman. The first one is not listening to my father. I had a bunch of money saved up in college. I mean, I just love looking at money in my bank account, but honestly, you cannot save your way to becoming wealthy. And I knew something was off because I was like, my dad isn't Jeff Bezos, so he doesn't know everything. Like, let me do a little bit of research. And then I realized that once I had enough, like for a good emergency fund, I needed to start investing. So that's what I did. I decided that low index funds would be the best for me because that's what Warren Buffett said. He was like, the average investor is not really that great at picking individual stocks, so you should find a low cost index fund like the S&P 500. It has good returns over time. So that's what I did. The second thing I did was when I graduated from college, I moved back home. I was like, I do not want to pay rent. Yes, I recognize that's a privilege, but it really helped me set a strong financial foundation. The third one is not dating people that were bad for my mental health. I'll go into detail in part 2 if you guys want that, but that is a big part. Finances are also lifestyle decisions.
So your dad actually knows something. Your dad and your mom, they raised you well. The fact that you can go back home as an American also tells the kind of family you are from. So they did something right by you. Imagine having this level of advantage and the fact that she is intelligent and wise. Don't date people that will disrupt your mental health just because you want to date. Now this is impressive. I love it. Wow, she's still very young, mind you. I'm so glad you brought up dating. I stopped using apps and suddenly realized my focus went towards me and my goals instead. You guys can also use your 401k to purchase index funds. All that gains will be tax free when you retire. Whoa, that's nice. My biggest regret is not saving early enough. I had money, but it just has sat in my checking. I would be wealthy now if I did. Signed 33-year-old woman who didn't start until 28. The beautiful thing is you've started. That's the beautiful things. You've started. So your own is even good. You still have a long way to go. Dating is bad for my mental health. Oh, not dating in general. If you're dating, douche people. Can you give tips on maintaining healthy money management? Okay, that's good. That's good. And that S&P 500, I really need to start invest. I started, but I'm not consistent. See, consistency is what I need. Though as somebody living in Nigeria, I can invest in S&P 500. So that's massive win through some brokerage in my country. So that's good.
I bought a Porsche when I was 24 after years of saying save the pennies and the Porsche will buy itself. But here's the best piece of financial advice I was ever given, which actually has nothing to do with saving. There's only so much you can cut back, but there's no limit on how much you can earn. Here comes one of my crazy analogies. Let's take this Coke can, for example. I can either spend my time measuring out 1 milliliter a day, so it lasts for 330 days, or I could use that time I was spending on measuring out each millimeter to go and make more money so I could buy more Diet Coke. Get it? When I bought my Porsche, one of my most asked questions was, oh look, I have a lip liner instead of a pen, how did I save up for it? I didn't save up for it. I put myself in a position where I could afford it. And what I mean by this is I spent less time focusing on saving money, the pennies, and I spent more time focusing on making more money, the pounds. I think it's important.
But the thing is, making more money does not guarantee that you will have a saving culture. You guys can attest to that, yeah. There are people that the more money they make, the more reckless in that they become in spending. I've been there also as well. If you don't have that saving culture, if you're not being able to cultivate it, you don't have it. No matter the amount of money you make, unless if you are in a position where you are guaranteed to be making that amount of money forever or making more money forever, unless that. But it's actually good. It's a good place to be if you have a saving culture. Be in a place where you are able to make more money easily without sweating too much. Even when you are stable, you are sure you are making more money. So you are saving not penny, but you are saving a lot at once. That's good.
Important for me to sit here and be honest and not sell you a dream of couponing your way to a Porsche or a Ferrari or a mansion or whatever your big financial goal may be in life. It's not going to happen from saving money. You have to be smart with your money along the way, but all these big ticket items are going to come from earning more money. Everyone has a different opinion on money. Is it still important to save the pennies so the Porsche will buy itself? Yes, because we're not going to be out here wasting our hard-earned money. So remember, focus on the pounds, but don't forget about the pennies.
That makes good sense. But I would say that I won't just focus on saving to buy a luxury car when my other life has not been taken care of. Before I will buy a luxury car, that means I'm living a luxurious life. Not that I just want to buy a luxury car. There are people that you see them, they just have luxury car, but their life doesn't really their life overall does not really reflect. If that makes sense. But in my head it makes sense. I don't know if I was able to put it, but you guys understand. F, why didn't I think of just making more money? People are funny. You shouldn't give financial advice when you are buying a Porsche brand new. There's nothing that depreciates faster than a car's value, and it will be much smarter to buy a pre-owned, which is still new nowadays. She responded, "It's not financial advice, it's a TikTok. I disclose in the caption it's not financial advice." Oh, okay. Boy, the video is giving financial advice. She's saying it's not financial advice. But my sister, it's financial advice. You said the best financial advice I ever received. Okay, moving on.
I firmly believe that one of, if not the number one reason that my husband and I were able to pay off thousands upon $1,000s of debt over the last couple of years is because we made one tiny switch in how we were paying down our debt. Most people know about the snowball method. The snowball method is solely focused on the dollar amount you have due. So you pick your smallest amount of debt and you pay that off and go up from smallest to largest. So if you have 3 loans, one's at 5,000, one's at 10,000, one's at 15,000 for an actual total balance, you start by paying off that $5,000 amount and then go up and up. What this does is pay absolutely no mind to the debt that is accruing and the interest that is accruing on those numbers. So that 5,000, 10,000, and 15,000 is not actually those numbers. It is much more because you're letting it sit there and accrue more interest. But we switched very quickly to the avalanche method. The avalanche method is where you focused on your highest interest rate. So it might not be the highest dollar amount, but the interest rate is 8.75% and the rest of your loans are 4%. That means it's going to accrue more money over time and ultimately cost you more money out of pocket when you're trying to pay it back. This method alone, I did this throughout nursing school to pay off my private student loans. I now did this working as a nurse, trying to pay off all of our debt before I'm done with NP school. It has changed the game.
That actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Somebody said I did a Dave Ramsey debt. I got off pretty quickly. I also built my emergency funds. I am not investing in my retirement plan. Oh, so he's not investing. Why? I just got a consolidation loan last week and paid everything off within 3 hours. I guess this person is doing it for a purpose. I did the snowball method at first to knock out some small balances, then switch to avalanche. That makes sense. Finance companies love the avalanche method. It collects so much more interest. She now asks, how so? If you are not paying off your highest interest debt, then it's going to bring. But that's you not hear what she said. You are paying the ones with the highest interest first. You think this person did not get what she said in the video?
One of my best financial decisions was buying a Honda as my first car. I bought my car in 2020, fresh off the lot. Like, I have a 2020 Civic Sports Honda, and I've had this car for about to be 6 years. August this year will make it 6 years, and I don't have any car problems besides regular wear and tear, like getting new tires and brake fluid. Like, those are the only issue. And then, like, with Honda, like, I just bring the car to the Honda place, and they pay for my Uber home and my Uber back from when I have to pick it up. Like, that's how good Honda is treating me. Like, and then, like, even with my tires, it wasn't until like my third year that I had to like switch one of my tires, and once I switched that one, the other ones like I had to switch them too. And it wasn't until the fourth year that I had to like get new brake fluid. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but like when I tell you this is like the best financial decision I've ever could, like I don't have car problems. Like when people are like, oh, my car's in the shop, like I don't have a car, like I don't have those issues. I don't know what those issues are. Like besides fixing my tires and then my brake, like which is fixed within a day, and they pay for my Uber home and for me to come pick the car back up, like I don't have any issues. Like
You see, this is, I won't lie, this is a good financial decision to make, because we saw the other videos where people were complaining that they bought luxury cars and now they're regretting it. One, just in 1 year of buying, was it BMW he bought, that he has spent so much. Even we saw the other young lady when she was 19. You see, this is, in fact, every first time car buyer should be going for a simple car. Hello, me too. I have a 2020 Honda Civic sedan. Truly the best car we have ever bought. Nice. Love my paid off 2019 Honda Civic Sports. You see, Honda or Toyota, you can't beat them. I guess this is why people in my country see, you see Honda and Toyota. When you go out on the street, Honda and Toyota is what you'll be seeing everywhere. You turn left, Honda, Toyota, turn right, turn back, turn front. That's what you'll be seeing. That it's just a different model. And people don't like something that will give them issue. Now I'm seeing and understanding why. They looked at me crazy when I took a road trip on 2010 Honda Civic and came back with no problems. Yeah, we do it often in my country. Like people do it. Now I know why my country people are always going for those cars. Yeah, I'm going for a Toyota too. Venza is Toyota, right? Or is it Honda? No, I think it's Toyota. Venza is Toyota. But yeah, I don't want a car that will give me issue. I hate problems. Nah, I don't want problems. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know the best financial decisions you've made that made your life easier for you. Share with us in the comment section. And also the worst financial mistake you've done. Also share in the comment section. I think we should check out videos like that. See you. Bye-bye.